What's going on, next trail? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an install video of a tonneau cover from Odero, so stay tuned. Here's the box Odero sent me for the tonneau cover. Let's get it unpacked. This is the inside of the box. Looks like it comes with some weather stripping, instructions, feels like a rail system, and the actual cover. So this is a roll-up cover. I have had other covers in the past, a trifold cover from Tiger, I believe. That one was actually really liked it. So I'll see how this one compares to that one that I got off Amazon. Here's all your parts you need for the cover to install. You have your rails that go right on here, left and right specific, the actual cover itself that rolls out, the clamps, these clamp to the bed rail underneath here, and then also onto this rail, and I'll show you how to do that later. And then two little bolts that connect the actual cover to the rail system, and I'll show you how to do all that right now. All right, so you got your two rail systems, left and right. The side width, so eventually you're going to clamp the roll into this little piece here. So this is going to go towards your bottom, and this goes onto the top, and it literally just sits right here. Just want to make sure it aligns correctly on both sides. Nothing crazy. And you get your cover. So I already installed the other side. So now I'm going to show you how to install one side. I had to do a little trial and error just to figure out for myself. Now I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So there's already a bolt in here. They give you this little Allen wrench. So just go ahead and take this bolt out. And right behind it is a little nut, and it has Loctite on it. So you're going to want to take out this. Okay. So here's the little nut. And it goes in this little hole here. Obviously facing backwards. So what you're going to do is, once you have your little nut in here, that hurt. So this little nut here and this whole little bracket is going to slide into this channel here. So the actual cover kind of gets in the way, so you're going to want to push it out of the way, and just, you kind of have to just wiggle it. I'm sure I made that look really easy, but when you do it, it's going to be kind of trial and error there. So you want it all the way back. So now it's sitting flush against this back panel here. And then you're going to go ahead and take your other bolt that you initially took out and just put it right back in. And that'll go right into that little nut that you left inside that hole. The clamps have to actually go in a certain spot. So since this is a Jeep Gladiator and the truck bed's only 5 feet long, it needs to go within 10 to 15 inches from the rear of the truck, or the front of the truck, and the rear of the truck bed. So I'll go ahead and measure that out. And I'll probably just do 12, just kind of right in the middle. And I'm not sure if it really needs to be that specific, but as long as you're within that 10 to 15 range, if you're in the Gladiator, then I think you're fine. I will note that I did have truck rails on here earlier. I had to take them off. Unfortunately, they're just not compatible with truck rails, so that's just something to keep in mind. Okay, so I did skip a step, now that I'm thinking about it. The box comes with a piece of weather stripping, and it's supposed to go right here. I actually already had one installed, so I kind of skipped that step, but just so you know, the weather stripping goes right here. Make sure it's really clean, so it has something to stick to, not dirt. And purpose of that is just to make sure water, condensation stuff doesn't get into your truck bed, keeps it dry. So I got this side done. Now I just need to do this side. I would say just tight enough so they're not moving around. This one's still a little wiggly for me, so I'm going to tighten that one a little bit more, and then I'll get to the other side. So per the instructions, this is where the top latches into here. This is adjustable, so if it doesn't latch in immediately, you can adjust it. I already adjusted it off camera, so it's going to fit. It didn't take too long, just trial and error really. So the one thing I did notice is that this piece was getting stuck on this metal plate here, and that was stopping it from closing. Also, the rails need to be a little bit farther in on the back side here. Come around. There is like a little button here, and this is essentially how you unlatch and latch the cover. So this button here needs to be able to latch underneath here to lock into place. And once it's locked in, you pull this to unlock. So you got both sides in this little track here. You do have to pull it pretty hard. I thought I was going to break it, but you want it to be taut. So go ahead and pull it really tight. You should hear a little click when it comes down. See, now that's in, it's locked in. And so you can see it's pretty flush with the truck. Obviously, if someone stabbed us with a knife, they'd be able to get in, but anything that's under here is going to be safe. Then you have your little pull cord here. If it wants to work, there it goes. Now it's off, and you roll it back up. All right, guys, well, thanks for watching the install of the Odero tonneau cover. Just for full disclosure, they did send me this product for free to review. I will have a product link down below. I believe the cover is about 200 bucks. If you go ahead and click on that, I'll get some proceeds from the sale of the cover, and that'll go back into the channel so I can give you guys better stuff. So I hope you liked the video. If you do, please hit the like button. I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel. And like always, I'll see you on the next trail.